I'm here with John Itzen, my father, and I'm interviewing him for entertainment in his life, impact in his life as a kid and as an adult. So, what were some of the your favorite things to do when you were a kid to entertain yourself?
Reading, mainly.
Reading.
When I was a bit older and after video games had been invented, like Pong and stuff like that, I used to play those. That's when I was a teenager. No sports.
Well, so what would you say? What decade were you born in?
I was born in the 60s, 62.
So you grew up in the 60s.
Yeah. Teenager in the 70s and 80s.
How did music influence the decade or your generation?
Wasn't much into music, so I kind of missed the whole era of rock and roll and all that stuff. But late teens, early 20s, rock ruled.
Yeah. Do you think you got as bored as we do now as a child? Like, do you think you got as bored when you were a kid as we do now? Because we're considered the bored generation.
Wow, I think you guys are more stimulated than anybody else. We didn't have cable. We barely had stations other than the broadcast stations. We didn't have video games, so we had to play board games, and we had to read and amuse ourselves. So I would think that I was much more bored than you would ever be.
What kind of sports did you play?
Zero. I was a slug.
What is your favorite form of entertainment now?
Favorite form of entertainment now? Wow, there's so many more options. Well, obviously, the American pastime of watching TV, football, is always important. Listening to music while we're driving. So many different music forms now. You can use Pandora, stream internet to your car. Reading still, but reading now with Kindle instead of reading with books. That's quite an old change. Don't have to lug around 20 pounds worth of reading material just to keep it on my phone.
Was your social life a big part of your entertainment when you were younger?
Absolutely not. I was like your brother John. Didn't like people.
How much did you rely on technology when you were my age?
What do you mean by technology?
Just using technology when you were a kid.
Now, let's see. When I was a kid, there were no computers. There were no cables. There were no video games. So I don't think I had to rely on technology at all. I mean, what do you mean?
What type of technology did you have access to? And
well, we had a really cool thing called a telephone. And we had a television, and we had a phonograph. The thing that used to spin around, and you could put a needle on it and play. Yeah, seems like I was born back at the same time as Edison, but yeah, we didn't have a lot. I'd go to the library and check out records, actual real pieces of plastic.
And play them on your...
Yeah. Back then it was mainly classical.
Yeah.
I like classical music.
How has the style of clothing changed, would you say, from when you were a teenager to now?
Well, what are we wearing right now? Blue jeans.
The same?
Guess what we wore back then? Blue jeans. Yeah. I mean, for me, it hasn't changed at all.
That's good. So, did friends impact your decision making when you were younger?
Well, maybe in a bad way. Friends got me into stuff I shouldn't be doing when I was young and impressionable, like drinking and stuff like that. So that was unfortunate. But I think all the positive decisions came from people like teachers and such. So friends weren't terribly good influence. It was more the older folks that had some sense. That's it. It's a wrap.
Did I get 5 minutes? Just under 5, that's fine.
Okay.